All right. Made it. I'm the only one. Anyway. Now we are all good finally. I took care of doing the grid on our reference photo. I'm going to post that up here in a second if anybody wants to draw along with me. I figure I should wait till there's actually a viewer or two. I know, it's crazy. Crazy and wacky dude. I had to kind of improvise this whole setup today because I was like, if you've been following on my Instagram, which maybe you didn't because I've lost like 10 followers in like 2 days. And I lost like 4 followers when I posted the finished piece the other day. I don't get that. You figure you post a finished piece, like, was it that bad? I thought it was a decent piece. I don't know. But anyway, if you were following over there, I had to do some house painting. My parents are actually paying me to paint a room in their house, and I need supplies, so I will do anything for fucking money. So I'll have some new supplies coming soon, and that's good because we need them. They're needed desperately. I don't want to get too confused. I don't want them right next to each other. So there's my 8. So like I said, the grids on the reference drawing's already done. The reference drawing will be up in just a few. And then here. This is going to get up. I'm so tired. See, what I was hoping was going to happen was I was hoping that the one coat I did yesterday would have been enough.
Now I'm going to talk real loud. Yeah. Love Doctor. Yeah. Cool if I had a lot more cooler, like Love Doctor music here. It's coming. Don't worry, guys. I'm writing stuff. I swear to God, I'm writing stuff. Just want to get an hour's worth before I start using it. So anyway, I thought the one coat would be enough because it looked really good last night, and I got in there this morning, I'm like, oh, there's spots of the other colors coming through. I'm like, ah, shit. So I had to go through and do it all again, and that ruined the gessoing period I was hoping to use today to get a bigger canvas for the painting of my daughter's dog that died. She wanted it done. So I'll still do it. I just was hoping to do it today. And so I was like mad rush to figure out what I was going to paint. But it kind of worked out because I had a buddy of mine stop by. And him and his wife came by today. As I was literally going home to look for, because I was over at my parents' house like that. And I was looking for something to paint on my computer. And they're like, hey, you home? I'm like, I will be in like literally 3-4 minutes. So they came by. They're actually looking to buy in the neighborhood. And I, seriously, that would be so fucking awesome. You guys have no idea how fucking cool that would be. So, I'm like hoping. Of course, if it had been looking like a month ago, there were literally like 4 houses right around my house that would have been for sale. Like within stone's throw. Right now, I'm hoping that the cuckoo people across the street have been cleaning out their house for like 2 months now. Are like planning on moving. That's what I'm hoping. We don't know why they're cleaning out their house. They've been cleaning a lot of junk out for like literally 2 months. Every trash day, it's like there's a pile of shit, you know. And so I'm like, ah, shit, dude. If they move out, he can literally be right across the street. I could throw water balloons at his house. I don't know how I would do that, but I could. Getting up in the morning, just be like, "Pow." You know, a lot of my neighbors don't talk to me. I don't know why. It might have been a few years ago. I have a pirate flag, and a few years ago I put it up there, and
I hung it out in front of my house and told all my neighbors to be warned they may be boarded at any time. That might be part of it. Who knows? Alright, get that. Alright. So there's our reference photo if you guys want to write it out. Paint along, draw along. You know, turns you on, rub one out. I don't care. Like, just, I don't really share that with me. Maybe it look gross. Why does that not look even? Is this something like not right angle? Did I fuck it up? There's a good chance I did. Let's just see here. Hold on. Maybe something's got a right angle here. Alright, let's try it out. That looks good. Alright, well, that looks good. So something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Let's do that. Oh, I know what I did. I tailed off at the end there. There we go. Okay. Much better. Much better. Alright. No big deal. It's really just an estimate anyway. So we get the drawings to look like kind of like what they look like on there. Alright. Again, this is a nice short episode. It's not going to be very long tonight. I don't know if I'll finish the drawing tonight, but, you know, I'm still robotically checking out Walking Dead, even though I'm not really into where they're going with it. But it is what it is. Okay, we can get rid of the drawing shit now. Get that out of that gritting shit. Let's put that. Put that up there. We're gonna start with the Bach. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start with the Bach. I gotta remember to try to stay out of your guys' way, so you guys can actually see what's going on here. I mean, this is gonna be pretty loosey-goosey. Drawing-wise, I mean, I'm not going to try to get bogged down in too many details. I just want to get my shapes right. I'm really weirded out by the fact, like I said, nothing lost here, I don't think, right? We're still at 50 here, right? Yeah, still 50 here. Right. It weirded me out that I was knocked down to like, I got up to like 93, 94 followers on Instagram, or 193 from 94. I was like, oh, sweet. And then dropped down to 180. I was like, what the fuck happened here? I posted a finished painting, man. I'm not gonna get people excited. Instagram weirds me out. Now I chose this piece, like why I'm choosing this root, yeah, moss-covered roots here. I actually have kind of a reasoning behind this. I think I mentioned it before on here. I was talking to my daughter about it, and that's kind of made me really think about it. I've been tuning in the channel on for the past, month and a half, 2 months or so now. I've talked about I've had trouble sleeping,
And the only way I fall asleep now is usually with a little shot of melatonin, and then I put on like thunderstorm sounds. Yeah, like literally like it's like you know, like in the distance or whatever, and tipping. And that plays all night. And as I'm drifting off, like in order to help drift off, what I have to do is I have to like picture myself somewhere like what I consider super calming. And one of the things I would love to say, and I think it would be very calming to me, it would be a very nice place to go, is I guess I refer to it as Mononoke's Forest down in it's over on Yakushima Island, in Japan. And I just look at all that green and I just like, yeah, I've seen photos of it and it's like, oh dude, I would love to go there. You know, it's the place where they say it rains like 9 days out of the week. You know what I mean? Like it's like always, 35 days a month or whatever, something like that. There's all sorts of different ways that they phrase it. It just rains all the time. Go from Bach to Stephen Lynch, okay. Have a seat and listen. Please don't say a thing. It matters a lot sometimes. The truth will have a sting. Just don't take it personally. This is no attack. We will never work just because I'm white and you are also white. I only like black girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait, the caramel girls, the mocha girls. Just blow me away. If you're on me, and I want you to be in every fantasy. But if you're a whitey, say 90-90, you're just not the girl for me. Ooh. Oh, I hate vanilla ice cream. I like chocolate instead. I hope she likes her soul food with a little Wonder Bread. Little lip drunko fever, 'cause that just isn't right. I am not a racist, some of my best friends are white. I just prefer black girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait, the caramel girls, the mocha girls. Just blow me away. If you're a cracker, you better get blacker, or else you best get out. It is no mystery, I like a sister, see that's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Our wedding song will be ebony and ivory, and we'll sing Christmas carols round the old Kwanzaa tree. The color's not the interest, it's dignity, it's class, it's all about our heart. Okay, it's partly about that ass. I want me some brown girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait, the caramel girls, the mocha girls. Just blow me away. If you're a bonky, you're singing the ronky, it's the honest truth. The skin that's just dwelling in must contain melanin, that is the fountain of youth. Thomas Jefferson. Robert De Niro. David Bowie. Look, I whisper. What about God? Who talking to me? To a certain extent. Rocket League. That's it. Strom Thurmond. Strom Thurmond. Yeah. I begin to wonder if they've taken that song off of their rotation in Amazon Music, because I've just been getting She Got a Smile recently. And back to Bach. Oh, Amazon Music, you kill me sometimes with your shuffles. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I'm convinced at this point that it has something to do with the way you skip things or don't skip things, and I very rarely skip anything related to Bach, but I certainly don't with the violin stuff. And this violin and voice, I have a weird thing for German opera, so of course it's just like gonna stick that.
I just listened to this earlier today too. So it's like, he likes this. We'll just keep playing that. I'm convinced it has to be that way because it's just like there's just so much weird, or like ranks off of what other people may consider popular or something. I don't know. It's just weird sometimes the way the mixtures are always the same rotations, or they repeat the same things time and time again on shuffle. That's why one of the reasons why I really want to just, at this point, I'm going to try to see if I could just grab the headphones with, like I said, make something, write a few tracks or something, and then once I have an hour and I can use that on repeat for a while, then I'll build another set of tracks that I can use then later on. And I know people say that there's open source stuff that I could use on YouTube and stuff, but honestly, I've never found anything I like. It's like, it's all like the super electronico, like, or whatever. It's like, I don't like that. Watch, whatever I finish writing, it'll be super electronico sounding. Like, I sound like such a hypocrite. I think I'm not really finding these mids right. I want to get this shape right in this because this is important. I think I made them too big. I did feel bad when my buddy came over though, because I'm like, dude, just don't mind the mouse, because literally we had a sleepover last night with my youngest niece and my daughter, and everyone sleeping in the living room, and so we had my daughter's bed actually down here, along with my niece on a air mattress, and that should be a little better. That's a little closer. Not gonna be 100%, but again, I don't want to get bogged down too much in shit like this tonight. Let me get shapes. You know, the dark areas, the big cuts in here that we get. You know, that's the important stuff. Build off of that. As long as the structure's tight, the rest of it should fall into place. Yeah. This may be too big too. Should really worry about here, right about there. Narrowed it in a little bit. Just find that in relation to each other. Yeah, if this comes into a certain spot to there, that should be really narrow. Whisper, why are you going away, Whisper? Click in there? That's what I do. Okay. I'm going to reply to Rocket League. I won't lie, the ground clutter is a little more complicated than I was hoping for out of a piece, but I was like, you know what? I like the mossiness. And as I said last time, you know, I finished my 12th of the painting of the year, which was my goal. To do one painting per month. And we're still in November at this point. So if I get only this other painting for the rest of the year, even if that's all I can do, because of all this ground clutter, though this small, it shouldn't be that big a deal. And again, we're going to kind of get loose with that. We're not going to be too tight on those. I'm going to be concerned about the tree, the moss on the tree, and the trunk as far as the structures go. The rest is kind of like icing. Like if we fuck around too much on there, it'll take away from the rest of it. You know? So we want to. Okay, where's that at? That's gonna come on. There's like a lip thing here. Kind of links down to here. This comes up through here. Alright, let's see this something like that. There's a little structure there. I think we're just about where I need to be with that. So that's going to be like that. This is one of those ones where if we do get stuck too heavy in details, some old stories, they keep us alive. Without our past, we would never survive. I am my island. My island is me. So you know what you can do if you don't like what you see. Kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. My heart does a jig, and me blood it runs green. I've been a rogue, a rambler, from ocean to sea, and I like a bevy now and then, I'll never deny. But I only drink on the days of the week that end with a Y. And I'm no sinner, of that you've no doubt. I'll tell you the truth, I'm the one that your grandmother warned you about. Kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. Oh, wait, let me check here. Yeah. So that's like a little bumpy. And kiss me, I'm Irish. Milwaukee, from Cork. Get rid of these headphones. That's what I really want to get rid of. There's a golden DC. Your glass. Sing with me. Kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. I won't lie, that's my wife's most annoying trait, if you ask me. See, I do love to dance, and so if I hear something playing, I'm just hanging out in the house. Like, I'll try to grab her and start to dance with her, and she won't do it. I'm not dancing in our house, it's stupid. Most annoying trait. She'd probably counter with, your most annoying trait is that you try to dance with me in our fucking house. But anyway. That's an excellent imitation. I bet you don't know that. That's perfect. Like, that's exactly what she's... Totally not drumming that up for comedic purposes. That's exactly what she sounds. as well just sleep on the couch myself tonight. Anyway. Return what for? Can't. This is what kills me. There's a shit ton of cat hair on this canvas. It all got mixed in with the gesso. And my cats aren't allowed in the basement where I adjusted these canvases. So how the hell did the cat hair get in the canvas? Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Now. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the. Me again. This is the end. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nothing wrong with me. Just gotta sharpen real quick. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. One, nothing wrong with me. Two, nothing wrong with me. Oh, but I was talking about something I forgot to bring up exactly what I said. But I focus on trying to imagine myself in Yakushima on Yakushima Island in the forest there. And when I'm laying in bed, I swear to God, I try to picture myself laying down on like a big thick piece of moss like this, like in just like a tuft of grass, and just going to sleep. And I know it probably sounds like crazy loserish, but like my sleeping habits my sleep deprivation got really bad for a while. It's like, you know what, I need to just start finding something comfortable and soothing. And that was like the best thing I could think of, just imagining all that green around me. I'm not gonna bother putting like the little, leaves and stuff that are all along here because we're gonna paint those. So there's a lot of stuff that's like I'm just trying to get these things, these big chunks of directional stuff here, just because I want to make sure once we're putting the paint down on the canvas, I'm feeling where everything actually belongs. Like that's moss there. This should be. This is the part that's down here, so there should be a chunk right here that's kind of a little thicker. That's a little bit right there. This becomes a little lip right there. Because you figure once we start on the brush stroke, it's going to be like a lot of like this. Maybe a little crosshair over here, a little bit of that, So it's about trying to, for me at least, the way I do it. And if you paint along with me at any point during this, or no, I shouldn't say paint along with me because you're probably outdoing me. I'm a lot slower than most people I see, but. Where I used to be focused almost entirely on the time of it, now it's just a matter of like I'd rather focus on really making sure what's in my head ends up on the canvas. And I don't always have what's in my head, if that makes any sense. Not through the whole thing at least. It used to be that way, but see the way I used to paint too. As fast as I used to be, was primarily because I was like, if I don't nail it, scrap it, we'll try again later. Like it was like, and sometimes I did go back to an old like another piece and just try doing it again. Like I have a couple pairs of, couple still lifes with like my Chuck Taylors from college that I did. It was just like, that first one didn't work out, I'm gonna do this one again. Or I'd go back to painting of this one barn I used to hang out near. Up in West Grove, I just loved this barn. It was a nice old rustic thing, and it was just like, I love this fucking look of this thing. And I just keep painting it, and actually that barn belonged to the comic writer Chuck Close. Not Chuck Close. Chuck Dixon. Chuck Close is an artist. Chuck Dixon. Sorry. He was neighbors with my ex-wife's sister's father. So it was like, cool. So they still allowed me to come up there and stomp on their grounds and take photos and stuff. This was entirely mossy. It's more about like here, let's like finding these lumps of it. Like here's another one, it's like that, kind of lumps into here. There's a small one down here, but this one kind of traipses into there. It's pretty evenly spread across that. There's like a little flare up right there. Try to get everybody's way. I mean, I literally look at some people that do streams on here, and I don't know how they set their cameras up and stuff. I mean, I couldn't have it right over my shoulder here, because it'd be bad visually. Additionally, I don't know. Sometimes I work bigger canvases, and I gotta have it back there. And I'll try to move it maybe between, since this is a small one, like the last one we did. So my big head's not in the way all the time. What I'd still love to do is figure out a way that I could do this plein air stuff sometimes. I mean, I'd have to paint during the day, and that's not going to happen as long as I have a shit job, but... Or as long as my weekends are always filled up by other people. And I'll tell you that right now, like, that's not happening anytime soon either. Because I'm probably going to have to start driving for Uber or something, so I might as well keep the weekends open for that, because you make more money, I guess, on a Friday and Saturday night than you will anywhere else. Driving drunks around. But next week I gotta paint in here. I still have to finish this thing over at my folks' house because they want me to paint the trims and stuff, you know, the molding. But that probably won't be till after Thanksgiving at some point. Because next weekend too. Oh shit! That reminds me. Well, wants me to do this next Saturday. But I got hockey tickets next Saturday. So that means it's gonna be Sunday that we'll be painting. Unless, dun dun dun, she does it. Wait, that feels off then. Because this should be from here, and it goes up to there. Ah, okay, right there. Yeah, okay. I had that angle wrong. Okay. Let's see, we're finding our structures. This is one of the reasons I like painting natural things. Like, you know, there's... When I look at too much abstract stuff, I just think sometimes, like... Yeah, sometimes you gotta... I like finding things. You know? Like... I like going through and digging stuff out and be like, okay, well, now I was wrong on that spot. This goes to that a little bit more, and oh, okay, that changes this angle, and this angle goes to here, you know? And this is all, so that was moss area, right? Yeah, so like where this hooks in and hooks back down. It's like finding that little stuff. That's the same reason why, like, as much as I used to enjoy watching, like, say, Bob Ross and just, like, zoning out. Like, I can't paint like that. I can't just, like, oh, here's the landscape I have in my head of just this. No, I want to find it. I want to dig. Nothing I make up in my head is going to end up beating what's out there in real life. As I said, I might shake it to some of those drawings I've done. I gotta get back into practicing that stuff. Try some of the other ones. And that reminds me, Mike or Joe, if you guys when you get your drawings, just let me know it got there safe. It's the guys that won the drawing giveaway I had on here. I found the goose of the earth. I am of the universe, and you know what it's worth. I'm lonely. Wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Whoa. Girl, you know the reason why. Blindfold picks my eyes, the wormy licks my bones. Feel so suicidal, just like Dylan's Mr. Jones. Lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Whoa. Girl, you know the reason why. Black crowd crossed my mind, feelings of the soul. Feel so suicidal, even hate my rock and roll. Lonely, I wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Whoa, you know the reason why. Uh-oh. Oh no! Shoot. That was the last of the lead. Oh, fuck. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta run upstairs real quick. My lead's... Where's it in here? Hold on. Wait. Leave it up. Is it in here? Erg. Fuck did I leave it? I left it in my drawing. Swear to God, I thought I left it in here last time because I thought I don't need it in my bag. Alright, I'll be right back in. Let me put that back on. Left in the basement, wrong part though. Alright. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright. The backwards one is an H, so I need my HBs. There we go. Chicks dig it. Would you believe me when I tell you you are the queen of my heart? Please don't deceive me when I hurt you. Just ain't the way it seems. Can you feel my love buzz? Can you feel my love buzz? Can you feel my love buzz? Would you believe me when I tell you you're the queen of my heart? Please don't deceive me when I hurt you. Just ain't the way it seems. Can you feel my love buzz? Alright, yeah, see, here's the thing. And this is really for anybody, future posterity. If I ever get a piece in the fucking museum, or maybe this piece makes it to the museum one day, alrighty? I'm not gonna lie, I'm still like a 5-year-old, if that. I mean, in my head. Like, let me show him in the camera. Hold on. Tell me that one don't look like a dick. Right there, a little piece sticking out from underneath of the green there. Come on. I know it's out of focus. Go look at the reference photo. Oh, here, wait, let me paste it on there again. It looks like cleared out of my thing, at least. There. Look at that reference photo. Tell me that little one underneath that tree doesn't look like a penis. It's like the tree root's got a little winky. Look, it's not called painting for lunatics, you know. It's like normal. Actually, one underneath don't look much better either. Thank you. I will never bother you. I will never promise to. I will never follow you. I will never bother you. Never say a word again. I will crawl away for good. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. If I was put into this, always knew it would come to this. Things have never been so swell. I have never felt a fail. Pain, pain, pain. You know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. There's someone to come inside. I no longer have to hide. Let's talk about someone else. Things up against the mouth. Nothing ever bothers her. She just wants to love herself. No one move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. If I was put into this, always knew it'd come to this. Things have never been so swell. I have never felt a fail. Pain, 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 pain. Yeah, okay, so it goes like that, like that. You know you're right. I'm a little off on that. That should go out a little bit more. Which means this piece should be right about here. Diving into that. You know you're right. 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 So that comes out like that. You know you're right. Because there's like a little chunk up here I didn't really draw. There we go. It's like an offshoot from that. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. chair, full of broken thoughts that I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I will keep myself. I would find a way. Night and day. Now what do we got? We got about 20 minutes left before I gotta start cleaning up. Go maybe a little longer since I'm on drawing. I don't have to clean off my hands and do all that shit. I normally have to do with paint. Still, I should be able to wrap up the drawing tomorrow night too. Though I mean that's not too shabby. We'll go as far as we can though. I'd like to. Traffic's boom in the smiles of my own. I think of you day and night, night and day, under the heart of me. There's an such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And its torment won't be sweet. Day and night, night and day. Okay, so I'll cut my area right and make sure I have that. That area that's there, okay, that curves in a little bit too, there's a little thing there. Alright, so we can bring this one down. So I feel closer to that this isn't the writer's, this is closer to the right spot. This isn't a writer spot. A writer. This is a writer run. Me fail English? That's impossible. Where you are, I think of you. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? Yeah, roaring the spoon. I'll shut this bad boy up again. Day and night, night and day. life, love to you. I'm getting lost in what I had here. This is going up to these chunks. Alright, that goes up to that chunk. Right, just make sure I'm groovy where I'm at. This is that weird little like flub out. Okay. So then right about here, no, it's right about here. This is crossover thingy that happens right there. This goes, oh no, okay, I got it. This goes in, that goes over. Okay, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So this goes down a little more, right? Yeah. I got that. Yeah. Wait, this is work on this. I guess go back manually. You jump in front of my car when you know all the time. 90 miles an hour, girl. Speed I drive. You tell me it's alright. You don't mind a little pain. You say you just want me to take you for a drive. You're just like cross-town traffic. Cross-town traffic. I mean to run over you. Cross-town traffic. All you do is slow me down. And I'm trying to get on the other side of town. Oh, I'm not the only soul who's accused of hit and run. Tire tracks all across your back. I could see you had your fun, but darling, can't you see my signals turn from green to red? But with you, I could see a traffic jam straight up ahead. Cross town, trying so hard to get through to you. Why don't mean to run over you? All you do is slow me down. And I'm trying better things on the other side of town. Yeah, cross-town traffic. As I said many times, you guys don't talk, you get scuttle singing. My friend Val commented on the last one, like, she commented on my Facebook page about, I like when you were singing. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like scuttle singing, come on. No one talks this. You're a sufferer. She is a dirty queen. She is a dirty queen. She is a dirty queen. I think you know what I mean. The way she's a dirty queen. She is a dirty queen. Just wanna know your name. Just wanna know your name. Just wanna know your name. Feels good. This song and Magabrain were like my favorite discoveries from when I started going really into just getting into Parliament Funkadelic. Like, I'd always liked them, but I guess I was always more into the Parliament side of things. So as I actually started looking at Funkadelic, and it was like, God damn, man, they rock the fuck out sometimes. Don't you want it? Don't you need it? Don't you love it? Dangerous. I guess Magabrain's actually Parliament too, isn't it? Ah, double check that actually. Yeah, sure. Maybe it is. The recording I had on here was after it was like merged together, so. I want you. I want you. I need you. I need you to keep me going. She is a dirty queen. She is a dirty queen. I close my eyes, drew back the curtains to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A thrash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. Colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning, the light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. I returned to the beginning. The light is dim, and the dream is too. The wind and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Battles of mine, if I had to touch feelings, I would lose my soul the way I do. I don't have to think, I only have to do it. The results are always perfect, and that's all the news. Would you like to hear my voice? Sprinkled with emotion. I can't see the end of me, my whole expanse. I cannot see for anything stored deep inside of me. Of mine, if I had to touch feeling, I would lose my soul the way I do. I don't have to think, I only have to do it. The results are always perfect, and that's all we need. Would you like to hear my voice? Sprinkled with emotion. Alright, what was that one piece here, right? Yeah. I can't see the end of me, my whole expanse. I cannot see only anything stored deep inside me. I talk about the Marvel TV shows on here on occasion, and I'll tell you that this one too. I'm not gonna spoil it exactly what it is, but in season 3 of Daredevil, if you haven't seen it yet, there's a revelation around a certain character, Sister Maggie, and my wife did not see coming at all. And I was like, "Did you see that coming?" She's like, "No." "Did you know about it?" I was like, "Yeah, I knew about it." She's like, "What do you mean? You read something?" I was like, "Well, I mean, the comic." It's like, other than the comic, I mean, does that count? So this is one of the most famous Daredevil stories around, and it's like, so they base this off of it. Like, so, yeah. I mean, it did some things different, but all the major points were there. I was just waiting for it. I was wondering if they're going to chicken shit out of it, actually, because It gets a little fuzzy. And they do explain a lot. Yeah. Oh shit, it's almost 8:45 already, huh? Time goes fast when you're having fun. Well, the dashboard now before I still have the radio. Could have been worse than you would even know. Alright, to the end of this song. Well, that sounds like some place I'd like to go. It would have been, should have been worse than you would ever know. Well, the windshield was broken, but I love the fresh angle. What if it could have been worse than you would ever know? Talking about nothing, which was more than I wanted you to know. Oh, oh. Now here we go. Anybody ever see Modest Mouse in concert? I'd love to know what they're like. I think they're one I want to get the chance to see soon. I got them and Cake on my to view list, I think. Right now, my main concert list I'd like to get to would be. Let's see, I made it Parliament and Gaelic Storm last year. Some cool, or well, this past year. I was going to do Cake, but I ended up missing the show. So I think Cake's definitely up on that list. Anything it could be what she's doing now, or her Bach tour, or whatever, or anything really at this point. If Hillary Hahn plays with the Philadelphia Orchestra, I'd go check that out. Or DC or New York again. I missed tickets for this past tour because I had no money. But any of those, I think I'd go see. Like I said, I think Modest Mouse would be on there. I'm just concerned that it end up being one of those they talk through their whole song. Do you know what I mean? In other words, they don't I've heard that about Counting Crows, and that's always disappointed me about them. Cause, that they sort of just half-ass the song rather than actually go for it. They're almost they're too cool for their own songs now, so they just kind of when it comes to the hits, they're just Mr. Toads and I went through the barrio. Yeah. Look, I don't like Mr. Jones either as a song, but not typically. But still, just saying. I don't like when bands do that shit. I don't mind you changing it up, trying to shift it around a little bit. I mean, Pearl Jam's notorious for that. At this point, I don't think Eddie Vedder knows what the lyrics to Yellow Ledbetter are. I don't know sure if he ever did. I've never heard two recordings that ever sound the same. So he may never have written lyrics for that song. He recorded it, and he was literally said, I don't know, I'm the boxer or the bag. Yeah. The front books, they don't wear. I sort of got him just muttering his way through it. Yeah, like me in one of these podcasts. But he, but he mixes it up. He's not necessarily, and he still sings his songs. I just don't want to be going to one of those concerts where it's like I said, they just sort of half-ass their way through it. All right, so it's 8:45. Well, a little past that at this point. So it is cutoff time for me. I gotta get cleaned up and robotically watch a show that I'm almost bored to tears with. So they go on break, and then once I'm done, I'm done. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. Figured as long as I don't have to worry about the chunks of shit down in here, I'd be okay and get through it a lot faster, but I'm not So tomorrow night, normal time for Monday is 9:15 to about 10:30. I don't expect this to be past that. If I have to go beyond that, I'll be really, really disappointed in myself. And hopefully I can get good pictures up of the last painting we did. Tuesday night should be viable. If I can get in there and take a shot of it. It should be a viable one. Just make sure I'm kind of aware of what's this. There's actually what's that? Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, so yeah, the trying to come up with like that's a mossy color. Yes, tomorrow night, normal time 9:15 to 10:30, and then hopefully we will be on paint by Wednesday. That's my goal. Again, this is going to be a tricky one. This is going to be one of these ones where, you know, as I go through it, it could end up being something very quick, or it could take 20 episodes. I really don't know. You know, it's like that last one we just did. There was a lot of like, okay, this is, you know, this is cooking, and then it had a little like, yeah, okay, this takes a lot of rework because I throw this color in, then I gotta go back with this color, and I go back with that color, and you know, it's a lot of greens again, lots of different, very rich greens that are gonna need some turquoise blues, and you know, I'm gonna go, I think, very reddish in the ground clutter. I think we'll do some reds and some violets in there. Because that'll make it pop. That'll make it really just boom out of here. And like, oh my god, a tree! No. Yeah, and like I said, I'll see if I can maybe fuck around with this camera a little bit. The problem again is this camera is always in a spot where it is now, I can walk through here. If I put it right here, or like right over me, I may have issues leaving the room, and I always have to leave the room at some point during the broadcast. So, catch you guys tomorrow night. Hey, anybody want to do a raid? Who's here? Let's see if there's anybody for raiding. There's only 2 people here. That's probably both me, actually. At some point. I don't know how that works, but let's see. Who's here to raid? I guess we'll just stick with our default. Let's go with Pink Epoxy. We'll raid Pink Epoxy. So, 10 seconds. Everybody said, Menaceart raiding! I don't know. I have no idea what to say. I don't know. I'm doing it anyway. Alright. Raid now. Boom! Alright. Peace out, guys.